All right, boys and girls, we are going to get started. So I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see what we are doing for math today. Okay, boys and girls, can you see my book on there? It says, Lesson 1.3, Model Putting Together. And our question is, how do you model putting things together? So, we're going to get started in our book.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
That was super awesome of you. All right, we are going to draw our red counters again. So you have your counters in your hand, and you're just going to be placing them on your page. So this one says red. So we're going to draw the 2 red plus 3 yellow. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to count them and figure out how many we have all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All together we have 5. It wants to know how many red. 2 red, 3 yellow. Go ahead and fill that in on your page. Now it says there are crayons. So we need to make sure that we put there are 5 crayons. So fill it in both spots. Next page, you should see a bird on your page. Model and draw. Add to find how many books there are. There are 2 small books and 1 big book. How many books are there? So we are putting these numbers together. We have our 2 small books, so go ahead and draw your 2 counters in just like I am.
Oh my God, I can't see.
Plus the 1 big book. We're going to cross them out. 1, 2, 3, and fill in the answer. 3 books. So how many books altogether? 3. Okay, this next part we need to use our counters. So again, I'm going to be using my pencil to draw the counters on here, and then you guys will use your counters on your page. So I am going to read the story to you. There are 4 red pencils and 2 green pencils. How many pencils are there? So I know that your counters have a red and a yellow side, but as long as you're showing that some of those numbers are red and some of those numbers are yellow, it's okay if it doesn't match the story completely. So I'm going to stick to using the same colors as your counters so you guys can model that on your page. 4 red pencils. So I'm going to draw my 4 red pencils. 1 counter, 2 counters, 3 counters, 4 counters. And 2 green pencils. Now, we don't have a green counter, so I'm going to model it with yellow. 1, 2. How many do we have all together? We're going to cross them out and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 all together. Now, we have an equation over here where I'm circling to fill in. There's 2 circles on that picture, and those are for our symbols. So, we started out with the red, and there are 4 red. Go ahead and fill that in. Use the symbol plus, because we're putting together the yellow ones, which is 2. And then to show our answer, we're going to use an equal sign. And our answer is, let's see, I'm going to call on somebody. Miss Cheatham, can I have you call on somebody? When Miss Cheatham calls on you, will you read the whole equation?
Aaron.
Read that sentence. Read that. Aaron. Aaron. What does that say?
I want you to read this whole problem and then tell me the answer.
Right here. What number is that?
4 plus 2 minus 6 equals 6.
Perfect. That was awesome. Thank you. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Nice job. You guys did awesome on that one. Happy face. All right, scroll on down. We have another problem. Make sure you have your counters ready. There are 5 blue cups and 3 yellow cups. How many cups are there? Now, I see there's a yellow, so I'm going to make sure I use my yellow counters for that one. But instead of blue, I'm going to draw the red. So I'm going to start with my red. You're going to have your counters on red side. 5 blue cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3 yellow. 1, 2, 3. All right, this time before we count them, we're going to fill in the equation side. So, who can tell me what the first number is? Xander. Say it nice and loud, bud.
5.
These ones I circled? Can you say it louder?
5.
5. Nice job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we will use the plus symbol. Xander, what's the next number?
3.
3. Nice job. And then we use an equal sign, and let's count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 all together. Boys and girls, let's read the equation together. I know that you're muted, but I want you to say it with me. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Nice job. We are on the next page now. Directions say, write an equation. Use your counters to solve. Draw to show your work. Write the number, sentence, and how many. So boys and girls, this time I want you to use your counters on your page, but you're also going to be drawing these circles. All right? So if you have your crayons right next to you, that would be super helpful if you had red crayons and yellow crayons. If you only have your pencil, that's okay. Just make sure that you color some of them in for the first number and then leave the other ones not colored. But I would really, really love if you had your yellow crayon and your red crayon. Okay, we're going to get started. We're actually just going to be doing 2 of these problems just so we can save a little bit of time, okay? So we'll do the first 2 and then we'll move on to the next page. Your job can be later today to finish the ones that we did not do together. Does that sound good? All right. There are 3 small cats and 4 big cats. How many cats are there? So we're going to be finding an equation using a plus symbol. Go ahead and fill it in. And an equal sign. I'm going to start with red. Oh, I just need to move something really quick. There we go. Okay. I'm going to start with my red. 3. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you draw those on there with your red crayon or your pencil. Plus, we have 4 big cats. I'm going to switch to yellow. Oh, it didn't switch. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to add them up all together to find our answer, but let's draw our equation out first. So our first number was 3, 1, 2, 3, plus 1, 2, 3, 4. All together, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cats all together. All right, problem number 4. There are 6 red cubes and 3 blue cubes. Will you circle those numbers with me? How many cubes are there? We'll fill in our plus sign because we know we're putting together and we're going to solve, so we have an equal sign. Get your red crayon ready and model with your counters. 6 red cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 3 blue cubes. I'm going to use yellow because I know I have a yellow counter. 1, 2, 3. All right. I want you guys to cross them out, fill in the equation, and I'm going to call on somebody to help me through this problem. Jose, I will be calling on you, so as soon as you're ready, hit the raise hand button, and then you can help me out. Jose, thank you. Okay, Jose, how many are red?
3.
Look right here, my friend. Oops.
I wrote on the wrong one.
Right here, my
6.
friend. 6. Nice job. Okay, Jose, how many yellow?
3.
3. Can you count them all together and tell me the answer?
It's 7.
Let's count them together, okay? We have 6 red,
1,
7,
7,
8,
9.
9. Good job.
9.
9 all together. Awesome job, you guys. We're going
I'm
to skip.
confused.
We're going to skip number 5 to save some time. You guys can do that problem with your family. Okay, we have an on-the-spot video. Now remember, the on-the-spot video gives you an example of what this problem is going to be, but it doesn't give you the same exact numbers. So, we're going to go into the video.
Teacher, we cannot see it.
Yep, I'm moving it over.
Professor Berger!
Jeannie!
I need your help.
Sure, what's wrong?
I'm going for a run with my friends, but I need to figure out how many of us are going.
Okay.
Originally, there were 3 boys and 3 girls. Right, and then 2 more decided to come.
Okay.
Yeah, can you help me?
Of course, let's think about it together. It's no
Okay.
problem at all. So, we have 3 girls and 3 boys that are going for a run. And then 2 more children, the same number of boys and girls, joined the run.
Correct.
Okay, and now the challenge for us is to figure out how many boys are running and how many girls are running.
That's right.
Okay, well, this is a great chance for us to think about using concrete models to actually model the boys and the girls.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so let's check it out. I'll represent the girls by red counters.
Red counters for girls.
Exactly. So first we have 3 girls, and so now they're going to run on by 3 red counters. So that's going to represent the 3 girls. And so I could write 3 girls.
Can you guys make sure that you're modeling these just anywhere on your table or desk? You're just going to model along with them.
Now, you know my penmanship is not always that good, but I'm going to try.
Steady.
3 girls.
Perfect.
Okay, and then we also have 3 boys. So they're going to be represented by blue counters. And so here they come. They're running in. They're a little slower than the girls, sorry. And then we see that we now have 3 boys. So those counters represent the 3 boys. Terrific. Then we have 2 more children join. And we have the same number of girls and boys in the 2. So how many girls and how many boys would be there? We have 2, and we're going to have the same number of boys as girls. that must mean that we have one girl and what, Jeannie?
One boy?
Exactly. So that makes 2. And notice that we have the same number of girls as the number of boys, 1 and 1.
Oh, yeah.
So now we see that this is one girl. I'm going to write it very small so you can see it.
It's
And
a little girl.
It's a little girl. That's very clever. I love that. And then here's one little boy. So now if we want to figure out how many girls are running, then all we have to do is add up all the red counters, which means...
So boys and girls, where it says, then 2 more children run. Those are the 2 that he added over here of the girl and the boy. So what he's going to do now is show you that even though we have 3 different things we have to add together, we're just going to put the colors together.
Means we want to now think of a little addition. We want to take these 3 girls and we want to add them to this one girl. And what is, so I'm going to write that now in a math way. If we write down the addition sentence, it's 3 plus 1. And what does 3 plus 1 equal?
I want you guys to say it on your screen, but keep yourself muted. If you know the answer, just go ahead and say it, but keep yourself muted. I just want you to be practicing these equations in your head.
Jeannie, you know that one.
4.
Exactly. So I'm going to
4.
write a 4 right here. And then we can do the same thing with the boys. So we can take the 3 boys, and then we can take that one extra new boy, that little boy that you saw, and now we can actually add them up. So that's going to be, for the addition sentence, 3 plus 1. And again, do you remember what 3 plus 1 is?
Of course I do.
What was
4.
it? Exactly. So we have another 4. And so now we see the answer. We see we have 4 girls running and 4 boys running. And now we've just answered the riddle. So there, your riddle is now answered, Jeannie.
I got it. Thanks. Hey, I gotta run.
Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
this is just like the same math problem because the other one was 4.
Yes, it was 3 plus 1 and 3 plus 1. They had the same number of boys and girls. Nice job. That was perfect. Let's practice with this new problem. So, I'm going to read the whole thing and then we'll walk through it together. 4 girls.
I know that answer.
Okay, but wait till I call on you, okay? Because I want to make sure that everyone is being able to hear the directions. 4 girls and 4 boys run. Then 2 more children run. The same number of girls and boys run. How many of each run? So, let's draw our 4 girls with red. 1, 2, 3, 4. So go ahead and draw that on your book with your red crayon. And 4 boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure microphones are muted, please. Microphones muted, please. Thank you. All right, now it says then 2 more, see right here I'm highlighting, then 2 more children run. The same number of girls and boys run. So, we're going to get 1 more boy right here, and 1 more girl. Now, we need to move, I'll just do that in regular circle. We need to move this girl right here over to this group, and we need to move the blue, or the yellow, over to this group. So when we're counting, we need to make sure we include those 2. All right, so let's count how many girls, the red ones. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 girls. And now we're going to count the boys, the yellow ones. Don't forget about this one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 girls and 5 boys. Nice job. On to this last page before we discuss what's for homework. This part I want you to do with your family. So we're going to skip down to number 8 and number 9. Use counters to solve your story problem. Oh, that's going to be part of the one that you do with your family. So save this one for with your family too. We're just going to go down to 9. Draw counters to solve. Write the number, sentence, and how many. So this is a little review one. There are 4 yellow apples. Circle your 4. And 4 red apples. Circle your 4. How many apples are there? Okay. So let's start with our yellow, because the yellow's first. 1, 2. Make sure you're doing this with me in your book.
What number are you on?
Number 9. Can you see my screen? Miss Cheatham, can you see my screen? Okay. Page 28. I'm going to put a little highlighter over the page number. Page 28. Can you guys give me a thumbs up or a raise hand button on your screen if you are on the same page as me? Thank you, Jose. Okay, so back to our 4 yellow apples. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we need 4 red apples. Can I have whoever's on unmute or on unmute? Can you mute it again, please? 4 red apples. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to take your pencil, fill in the plus sign because we're putting together, fill in your equal sign, and we're going to start counting. Here we go. Count out loud with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll add them all together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All together we have 8. Read the equation out loud with me. 4 plus 4 equals 8. Nice job. Okay, I'm going to go back and share. Do you see the book on the screen? Perfect. Your pages that you're going to do tomorrow, oh, sorry, not tomorrow, Monday. So, we don't have math tomorrow because it's Friday. Oh, my turn. On Monday, we don't have a Zoom meeting because our Zoom meetings are Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Monday, your homework is page 29. It looks like this. You should be able to see it in your book. It's just the next page over. And the back side of it, which is page 30. Can you guys see that? Page 29, page 30. And I'm going to hold